All right, we're back. New episode, Carson versus Carson this summer. Summer edition.
Yeah.
Yeah, having Chakor on, that was good.
Appreciate you taking some time out to see us.
Yeah. We had some good conversations too, good topics, controversial takes.
Yeah, yes, it's good. We're gonna have somebody else on. I'm gonna get a little bit closer to the NFL. We're gonna have the NFL Super Bowl champion on my generation. Yeah, we're gonna have him on there. He doesn't know that yet, but as he sees the podcast, he's like, "Oh, okay, I'll be ready." He's gonna be ready for it.
All right,
So,
there we go.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so today we're going to be talking about a lot of futures bets have popped off for the future football season. We're going to talk about college football mostly today. We'll do the NFL probably coming up soon as well, but college is on the horizon. So we'll be talking about that today, a little bit of the World Cup as well. So we'll be discussing today.
Yeah.
So we get started off. There was a lot of controversy last week. ESPN released the first FPI poll. A lot of people don't know what the FPI is, what it all, it really is a meaning thing, but of course, this is the first poll of the year, getting close to the season. So a lot of controversy. So we can talk about that.
I don't know about the controversy, but yeah, we can talk about it. It's pretty straight. Other than the top, 2 or 3 teams, I'm okay with it. But yeah, it gets a little weird when you have Notre Dame in there at 3. When we all know their schedule coming up, not a lot of good teams on that schedule. And then we
is there really ever?
There's a compare analysis. I just pulled up Penn State. Penn State, they can actually go, because we talked about Penn State a long time ago. They can actually not win out, but it's a good chance they're going to have 1 or 2 losses at the end. And they got them ranked 17th, right, in their schedule. And Penn State's schedule is a lot harder than Notre Dame.
Notre Dame's, yeah. So the thing about FBI is they also take into account straight to schedule, what you did last year, what they think you're going to do this year. They take into your recruiting class as well.
Yeah.
So I think maybe Penn State's recruiting class is what hurt them.
Well, here's the thing about recruiting class. That's what's crazy about them. Their recruiting class is high level. Like, they have a good class, right? That's where they're high. I'm talking about Notre Dame. However, you still got to play the game, right? You still got to schedule.
Playoff team 2 years in a row.
So because of your recruiting class, your dean, can we do something based on actual outcomes? Can we do a performance? Can we do something based on that, FBI? Because this is really messed up. Because really, Ohio State's recruiting class has not been very high.
Right.
So what you're saying is incorrect. If you're going based on recruiting, then you got Texas A&M. Where's Texas A&M on this list? I don't even know. It's like, look, they're always high based on this ESPN / FP, whatever you want to do, SEC, ESPN network. Where's Florida Gators? Where's Texas Longhorns? Which I'm shocked.
All right.
Texas. I'm shocked. Man,
Texas too.
There. Well, all right. There you go.
Texas too. A&M is 11.
Okay. Which is very low because, their recruiting class, they've been on point and recruiting becomes point. So that's
LSU's 9 on there.
LSU is 9 because that's an anti coach. They don't like Lane. Yeah, that's an anti-Lane right there.
So you think LSU should be higher on this list?
Yeah, that should be absolutely
higher than Notre Dame.
Notre Dame should be put this way. Notre Dame and Penn State should be switched. If you go with Penn State at 17, you put Notre Dame at 17, you move Penn State up to 3 or whatever it is. If you're going based on, if you do it, what are you doing based on? I know this is going to be a crazy
it's everything.
Topic.
I think it's like mathematics and averages. They're putting it all together. Obviously, it doesn't seem. I'm going to be real. All right, I'm an SEC person, and I feel like even saying that doesn't mean much these days. I don't know why South Carolina and Missouri are on here. Florida Gators, I don't think we should be on there either.
Mm-hmm.
But again, who else are you going to put there?
Right. I'm okay with
Washington.
No, but here's the thing. Washington's pretty good. I'm okay because Washington at home, they don't lose at home. I'm all right with Big Ten, SEC teams in there, whatever this top 25 in the body of work. Give them a pass, an extra point, whatever it is, 5%, because they're in a conference. Why are we just going to go ahead automatically throw the independent team in here, or the only one of 2 or whatever, give them a pass like they were they didn't make it last year because of that, right? They're not going to make it this
That's
year.
right. You're right.
If they lose one game, that's going to disqualify them. Doing the whole thing, I still don't think they're going to get in. It all depends on how good Miami will end up to be at the end. I don't know.
I mean, right now, looking at the schedule, Wisconsin, Rice, Michigan State, Purdue, North Carolina, Stanford, BYU, Navy, Miami, Boston College, SMU, and Syracuse.
So you get a pass for Navy. You get a pass for Purdue. You get a pass for those. Come on, come on. We got to figure this out.
No A&M this year. No A&M this year. That usually saves them. I feel like the A&M game, that close game, right? They win by a field goal or something, and they kind of gets them in automatically as long as they close, either win or close loss with a good team.
I mean, you got. I'm trying to look at the body of work with.
Notre Dame's a good team. I think they're a good football team.
Yeah, they are a good team, but you can't just say, all right, we're going to give you a pumpkin schedule. It just was back with the old SEC days when you were playing the FCS schools in the middle of the season or the end of the season, save you up for the last.
Whoa.
Well, yeah, you guys were doing that a lot. You playing Florida. Gators were playing Florida A&M.
Whoa. Let's not do that.
Alabama.
We can talk about the Buckeyes. We talking about one game versus the Citadel, and we got 8 other trench games. Dang, we can't get one game where we chilling. Y'all play Ball State this year.
Yeah, a tough Ball State. They're gonna come in tough.
So another thing, the Big Ten needs to play more competitive football games. Y'all starting to look like the old SEC. Talking about us.
Well, so who do we have home and home away right now? Because we have Texas.
All I know is y'all have. You're at Texas.
And then next year it's supposed to be Alabama. I think it's Alabama pulled out.
Why are we going next year? We're just talking about this year.
Well, I'm saying we're taking the top of the SEC every year and try to schedule a home and home away.
Sure.
Just to nullify that.
Ball State and Kent State in between that Texas game. So give you guys a little, right? Get you guys a warm up. Texas then a cool off.
Thank you, AD. Thank you, AD, for taking care of that business. Thank you, AD. Thank you, AD, for taking care of business. That's how you do it. Do we want to put Morehead State on that? Do we want to do something like that?
Yeah, y'all play at Morehead.
The money game. Do we want to do a money game? Morehead was always the money game for everybody, right? Morehead State was the money game for everybody. That's what paid their whole the budget was out of because of Morehead. Morehead got money.
All of our travel for the year. Appreciate it, James Madison.
That's right. Blowing out each year back to back with James Madison. Right, 1 year you guys were Montana.
Yeah, they won the year. They killed us that year.
Yeah,
they're a good team. I get it. I mean,
you were that team.
You guys to make the schedule.
Yeah, you gotta do it. Kudos to getting everyone together, and kudos to this whole system working together. Like I said, it's those money games. So those are your budget is going to come from them games. So you definitely why you plan it that way. It's a win-win for everybody. Because we had Grambling last year. It was good.
Right. I'm just saying the SEC, we don't have that luxury anymore. First of all, we have to play an extra conference game for whatever reason. I don't know what. That's ridiculous. We play more than y'all.
Okay. All right. Well, it's about time you guys kind of sharpen the irons a little bit. Iron sharpens iron. I hope that works for you guys. I hope
you guys don't play enough conference games. Now it's like, can we get
what?
Either you guys get better or you guys play more games.
It's a conference. Last 3, we got last 3 winners, champions come out of the Big Ten.
I wonder why. I wonder if there's a correlation in that. Who you guys play, maybe there's a correlation. I don't know.
We keep it in the conference. We keep it in the conference.
Look at Oregon's schedule real quick. USC, Ohio State, Michigan. They got a little bit of tougher schedule, hopefully.
Yeah. They got a pretty good schedule. Honestly,
your guys' B-tier teams need to be better. That's what it is. Kind of fell off the last couple of years. Penn State didn't do well. Michigan didn't do well.
We got to replace Penn State. I was hoping
USC
Washington
hasn't done anything.
We were hoping Washington was going to be that way, but their guys, it was a lot of injuries, so they weren't that good. Wisconsin needs to step up again. It's been a minute. Nebraska's never been a good in the Big Ten. They should have stayed where they were. Nebraska and Oklahoma should have stayed in the Big 12, and Texas. Nebraska, Oklahoma, Texas.
People like Oklahoma this year.
Oklahoma is still Oklahoma, but they shouldn't just stayed in the Big 10 or not Big 10, in the Big 12. Yeah, Big 8, Big 12.
Yeah, to keep it a little competitive across the board,
Yeah,
that would have been better.
yeah. And A&M, they always were the stepchild, but they should have stayed where they should have stayed. Right now, where everyone's moving around, A&M's in a difficult situation. A&M's not going to be as good as they think they're going to be good. They're a one and done dynasty. I don't know how they're like Clemson.
Yeah. Well, Clemson actually won, but
I can't say they're like I can't say they're like I can't say they're like Indiana because they're kind of they get a different type of talent of people and kind of works them to they get the right pieces for the puzzle. Where I think A&M it is basically according to ESPN,
whatever's hot out there, they don't pay for it and get it.
There you go.
Don't even know how to cohesive. That's how it looks. I mean, they've had the best recruiting class year in year out. At least top 10, top 5.
Well, at least according to ESPN, they're the tops. Now, I don't know on the field. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Now we'll see what happens with the Texas quarterback as well. If how good he really is. I'm talking about next level.
Well, I mean, this year we need to see something, right? I mean, we need to see some type of progression because I'm not sold on Texas at all, for real. I mean, they haven't really done much. I know they played you guys and everything, but I mean, that didn't really mean much to me. I feel like they kind of got by to get there. So we'll see. I mean, they're another team, right? Same Maserati, Lamborghini.
Yeah,
but not really showing us much.
It's been a while. Did you see with the quarterback? Were you? I can't even remember. Obviously, you were born because I remember. I think we were in Florida when he was when the Texas won champion. Do you remember that? Do you even remember?
With whatchamacallit?
Can't think of his name right now.
Vince Young?
Yeah, Vince Young, yes.
I don't know if I remember, but I remember playing the game with Vince Young on the cover.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It's all right. Good.
All right. We look at some of these over/under future bets according to Hard Rock Bet. Some of our favorite teams. So the Florida Gators right now are 7.5.
Yeah.
I think I took this bet last year, and I took the over, and obviously that didn't go well. It's tough. New coach, schedule still as hard as it's been. I mean, can we win 8 games?
I think you can. I'm going to take the over. I think you can win 8.
I mean, I'm going to take the over just because, but
yeah. What do you mean just because?
It's the team. I mean, we'll go with the Gators and we'll go optimistic.
So you're going to go, okay. All right. Shoot. Let me take the under. And I'm going to take the emotion. Because you know what? To be honest with you, I was just emotionally, I was trying to get tied with you and do, all right, we got to figure out something. At least make the Gators competitive again. I'm going to take the under.
You know what? I'll take 8. I'll take the 8.
Okay. I'm going to take the under.
Looking at the schedule, FAU, Campbell, Auburn. I'm saying we're going 3-0.
Okay.
Ole Miss could possibly lose that game.
Back over a second. Oh, so Campbell is on their list? The team that played, it was in your division? FCS, that Campbell?
This is the thing, but listen to the rest of the teams that got to play.
That Campbell.
Yes, that Campbell. Which is that's now, went up. They've gone up, first of all, since then.
That Campbell. What's the league called again? What's the league called, Caleb? What's your league? What's the league called?
They're not in the PFL.
The PFL.
It wasn't in the PFL. That was actually a money game for Campbell, I guess. I guess it was.
Well, clearly, yeah. But that makes it kind of.
We barely lost that game.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said.
Anyways, Auburn, Ole Miss, Missouri, South Carolina, Texas, Georgia, Oklahoma, Kentucky, Vanderbilt, and Florida State.
Yeah, it's it's
actually not as bad as it was last year. Take the over on that. Okay. All right. Ohio State over 9.5.
Over. And I hate to deal with over because it's more of an emotion. Cause I expect them to be over. So I'm trying to take the emotion out and it's
emotion out of it.
Yeah, it'll be over.
I mean, you know the schedule, right? Let me see.
Yeah.
Ball State.
I mean,
you guys beating Texas?
Bro, I mean, it all depends on the line. I know we got some recruits coming on the line, but it all comes down to our D line. I think our offensive line is going to be, we're going to be good. O-line finally is going to mesh and do well. I think they're underrated. especially on who was it? Phil Still. Was it Still? He had Phil Still.
Yeah.
Oh man, he had them really bad, but they're going to be a lot better this year because they're all seniors, like coming back. Not all seniors, but juniors and seniors, so they're all coming back. So I think the O line is going to be really good. The D line, I don't know those guys. There's some Alabama kids on that D line, and I don't know them well enough. Two D linemen. One's
From Alabama, or that's high school?
No, they transferred out for 1 year.
Okay.
So question mark with that, but again, we do good with Alabama kids. So
Yeah.
so I think they're going to be fine. Yeah, I think they're going to be good. Yeah, I think so. It's definitely going to be 11. I think they're going to surprise some people. I think Saints going to be running the ball a little bit more. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good year for the Buckeyes.
I mean, you guys actually have a pretty decent. Last 2 years, I think it was pretty weak, but this year, with Texas, and then you guys have Indiana, USC, Oregon. I'm not going to count Northwestern or Nebraska, but then Michigan late.
Northwestern always plays them pretty tough, and you got to forget about Iowa.
Iowa's in there, yeah. You're right.
Yeah,
Iowa's in there.
yeah. Kudos to Keyshawn. He was in that game when Iowa beat them.
When they won, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, anything happens. This is the Buckeyes, or it's the Big Ten, should I say? It's the Big Ten. So it's, conference.
That would be your guys' slogan, but you can go with it. What about Iowa State? Cyclones, 5.5.
Yeah. We're trying to get the motion out. I mean, this is a new coach.
Like 5.5 was so low.
I did too, but I think they're going to surprise everyone. I think they're going to surprise everybody in the Big 12. I think I'm going to go over. There might be a little more emotion to it. I'm going to go over.
I might take the under on that, just because I mean, I don't even know who the coach is. I haven't looked it up really. What he's body of work wise. I don't know where he's from. Another one interesting to me, Clemson, 7.5.
Yeah, under.
You going over on that? Under.
Under. Yeah.
I'm gonna go under as well. I think this might be hot seat for Dabo. If they, I don't know. Clemson kind of works a little differently. I don't know. They might not. He might be omit from the hot seat.
Let me tell you something. If he's there for another year and he goes to like 4 wins, or they go they go under the 7, they go 6 and whatever it is this year. Then they go like 5 and 4 the next year. Clemson's they're done. They're not going to get back.
It's just done. It's over.
They're done.
I mean, it's the ACC. You don't think they could just spend a little cash and get back up there?
Once you're down in the below, you're out. You know how hard it is to get back. I.e., Florida Gators. When's the last time you've been back to the championship? When's the last time you won the SEC championship?
Conference.
When's the last time you did that?
That's
what I'm saying. If this is going to be, you have a small window right now with NIL. Like, you're not going to get back.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, let's see if I got that schedule here as well. I got LSU again. LSU, Georgia Southern, North Carolina, Cal, Miami. Hold on. Charleston Southern? Virginia Tech, Florida State, Syracuse, Georgia Tech, Duke, and South. I mean, they might be able to get Georgia Southern in there. I don't know how they. Charleston Southern and Georgia Southern.
Yeah, they might lose to Georgia Southern.
Cal. I think Cal could sneak them.
Historically, Georgia Southern has always been sneaky, so
they might be able to get it. I'll take a look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Penn State's 9.5. I'm taking over on that one. I think that's a sneaky, easy one. With the schedule they got. Okay. The national championship future odds right now. So of course Ohio State is the favorite at plus 600, but close second is your team, Notre Dame.
Yeah. That's again the whole overrated. I mean, based on them getting in the playoffs, I can see where that number may be because they've got an easy schedule, right? One slip up, that number is not going to be even close because they're not going to be in there. But I can see them winning out. They have to win out in order to get in. They're not getting in if they lose one game to Miami. They're not getting in.
Yeah, I mean, if
Miami, you're out. The playoffs.
If BYU's ranked and they win that game, they could say, "You don't think so?"
No,
straight the schedule, man.
So here we go. Same thing.
One loss, Notre Dame.
No, you're out. What did I say before? When they were out, they lost to A&M and Miami. Did I say that they're out?
How about you win?
How about you win the games that you're on your schedule?
Yeah, I mean, you do pick the schedule.
So you got Texas. I'm gonna say Texas. You got Texas and you got Ohio State schedule going into the playoffs at the end of the season. And they both Ohio State loses 2 games and Texas loses 2 games. Ohio or Notre Dame loses 1. Who's getting in?
They would get in over Notre Dame.
There you go.
But isn't there the clause, right? Is a clause they get in regardless now.
And what about 3? No, I don't know about that. Is that in right now? How are they getting in no matter what?
I think if it's like if they're ranked the top 10 with whatever 2 loss, they automatically get in. See, I think that goes into play.
Ohio State and
Notre Dame
Texas,
clause.
both of them 3 losses. I know
No.
1 loss.
A 3 loss isn't getting over a 1 loss Notre Dame.
Within the conference, so Ohio State lost to Texas, they lost to Indiana, and they lost to Oregon.
Y'all not getting in. Indiana, Oregon, and Texas ranked teams probably? No, y'all not getting in.
Top 5 teams? Top 8 teams? Top 10? Top 10?
Not getting. You show me you can't even compete with the playoff teams. You lost.
Top 10. I'm not talking about blowouts. I'm talking about just like maybe field goals, last second, whatever, something like that. Nothing, no blowouts.
That's a tough one. I don't think so. I mean, I got the clause here. So it says Notre Dame football team clause guarantees Fighting Irish automatic berth in the playoff field if they finish in the top 12 of the final selection committee.
Well, they're gonna be at 13. They're not gonna when they lose to Miami. They're gonna be at 13. They're gonna be at 13.
Oh, you say they'll be at 13, right?
They'll be at 13.
So no automatic top 4 seed. Yeah. So that's the Notre Dame clause.
Yeah, I mean, but that's everyone though. Just they thought because supposedly because the rankings are the rankings, they thought they were automatically in because their rankings before the conference championship. Yeah, they were in that. Yes. Yeah, we're talking about after the championship games. Where's Notre Dame gonna be ranked?
Right. I guess so. Conference winners always they get.
So hear about this. So with a 3 loss Ohio State, you know what? Ohio State got into the championship game, and guess who they beat? Penn State. And that's how they got in because they're college champion. Who did Texas
not with 3 losses.
Who did Texas beat? Georgia. They got in.
But that's not with 3 losses.
That's with 3 losses. You could get it with 3. You got into the.
Who had 3?
Both of them, Texas and Ohio State. Ohio State beat.
Ohio State had 3 losses that year.
No. I'm talking about for this year coming. No, I'm talking about for coming up.
Oh, yeah.
This is
okay.
Scenario coming up. If it was scenario coming up, Ohio State with 3 losses, they beat Penn State. They win the Big Ten for the first time in so many years. Texas wins the SEC for the first time ever. Right? You're gonna keep those. You're gonna keep that. You're gonna keep the conference champions out. You gonna keep SEC conference champion out of the playoffs? Okay.
I don't know what they'll do. Big 12 might get snubbed. Somebody's gonna get snubbed. I mean, or they just get bumped to 13.
Thank you. There you go. Thank you.
It's tough.
It's gonna be a tough one. Yeah. Yeah, something because they can't beat those two, and they can't beat Ohio State, right? They can't beat Ohio State.
I don't know why they just don't join a conference. Be easier.
They're gonna be mad at them. They're not getting there.
Texas, Oregon, Indiana, and Georgia are the next odds going down as the favorites to win the whole thing this year as of right now.
Yeah.
A lot of Big Ten teams in there. Those are 3 versus 2, and then Notre Dame.
I mean, and it should be. I mean, right now you got the way it's gonna be ranked. Basically, I don't know why you got Texas Tech in there, but I'm not a big Texas Tech. I think you were the one thinking they're a little bit better than they are. They're probably working.
Well, that's for the college playoff futures.
Oh, okay.
Below. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Which we can talk about. Yeah, just the teams that are, favored to get into the playoffs. Period. Right.
Yeah.
Notre Dame, of course. Right. They really just have to win out, possibly lose 1 game, depending on how the scenario goes. Indiana's odds are better than Ohio State's. Must be scheduled.
Yeah, definitely scheduled because we got it over scheduled. Got Texas and everyone else.
Yeah, they're -185. Ohio State's -170. You got Oregon, Georgia, Texas Longhorns, Miami. Texas Tech is +135. A&M's +195, and Alabama +220. Probably the most far-fetched one there.
Yeah. What's going on? Oh, if we want to talk about who's body of work where they're at, what about Alabama? You think their odds getting back to where they were?
So yeah, I guess this is compared to Clemson. Right. I think Alabama's done.
Okay.
So I would agree then with Clemson. Another bad season, maybe another one that'd be wraps. Even though Alabama could probably go 4 losses, which essentially isn't a bad season, but I mean, compared to where they had, it might be middle of the pack for them for the time being. I don't even know what they got coming back, but I mean, I guess this is what they say. This is the top of the SEC, Georgia and Texas. I guess those are 2 teams this year going in.
Yeah.
Texas got to show more to me for me, man. I just don't feel like they really do much at all.
Right.
Arch was so bad and inaccurate in the beginning of the year. He did a little better towards the end, but
yeah, he was still the same. I think expectations were a little bit too high for him, and I think his body of work was his body of work. A lot of pressure. Sark thought he can, work with him. I think
he might be holding back. We'll see.
No. I saw firsthand some of the things he was doing when he was trying to throw the ball, and I was like, "What the heck? Where is he throwing the ball?"
No, I'm saying maybe Arch might be holding Texas back.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But you know what? You got to. Yeah, you're right. Because now you got the politics. But he's not. But Arch has never said, "I'm the man." He's never said anything.
No,
like that.
I don't think that's not his personality. I think the media makes. If everyone doesn't like Arch, I think it's the media's reasoning. I don't think he's a pretty humble kid from what we've seen. So he just wants to play. Hopefully he does good this year. Hopefully they do better. The SEC needs it. So, okay. Conference championship futures. Just the top 4 conference championships. Conferences. So Big Ten, SEC, Big 12. The favorites, of course, Ohio State plus 180. Indiana plus 250 and Oregon plus 260. Is this the year for y'all?
Yeah, it's the year for us.
It's a harder path to get to that.
It's a harder path. I think it's still doable. We still got a lot to work to do. Jeremiah's got to stay healthy this whole year. I don't know what if he's going to try. Is he trying to be the best wide receiver out there in the land ever? Or he's going to take some time off, not overextend, just try to get through the whole season. I think he was a little tweaky a little bit and not 110. He was, I don't even think he was more like 80 probably percent.
Yeah, hit a hamstring, right? Or was his ankle?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the ham. Same thing with the other one on the other side. I think we got to keep them healthy. And then, I hate to say it, Ennis has got to step up a little bit. But again, I don't think he was healthy. He wasn't healthy either. As I know how those football players, those little nicks and stuff like that, kind of mess with you. Got to keep him healthy. He's got to pull himself out a little bit. I hate to say it. If we're trying to win the whole thing, you got to take some time off, let the other guys get in there.
I think they relied on him last year, put a lot more workload on him a little bit. So especially with Julian being young. So I think you guys got some guys in there that will help him out as well. So
yeah. And the running backs were hurt too a little bit. Or tweaking the little freshmen. They're coming now. They're sophomores this year. They were hurting a little bit. They weren't in the spring games and anything. So I hope to have everybody back 100% long term. We got the kid from Tennessee in there, the track star, which is crazy. I saw some of the rankings with speed. This guy he's a track runner and he's big.
Who's this?
Who's the guy that was his parents? His parents wanted him to go to Tennessee.
B or Bay.
Can't think of his name right now, but
yeah, Bay.
I've seen, Bay. There you go. I've seen him. He's pretty. He's been in the way.
He's playing running back. He's playing quarterback.
Yeah, no running back. He's gonna be running back. He's gonna be more like those. Not running back, but kind of like slot. Comes in for certain plays, a little bit running, a little pitches, whatever. But he actually gonna be wide receiver. He's gonna be wide receiver.
Speed guy
/ running back. Yeah, so he's gonna be really good to see. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And also in recruiting news, we're trying to get that. There's a running back out of Texas. Excuse me, not Texas. Tennessee. That we're trying to get. He's originally from Canada, Canadian. So I don't know how that's going to work, but he's gonna commit to either Tennessee or Buckeyes on the 22nd.
Okay, that's this week.
So I don't know. Yep. It's in a couple of days, so that'll be good to see if we can pluck some guys out. Some of your guys from your area.
See how long you can retain them.
Yep.
SEC, Georgia, and Texas, right? Top 2. Yeah. Plus 275 for Georgia, plus 300 for Texas. Honestly, I think the Georgia stuff is just relying on Kirby, just relying on how he operates, just hoping he has the same type of system and team that he always has.
I tell you
'Cause
what,
I don't even
the
know who's down
inconsistent,
there.
they're consistent to being like way. There's just out of line. Like their players are so not disciplined anymore. Even more, I've seen.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know what's going to go happen to the SEC because that's. I mean, the reason why Texas has a chance is because how bad Georgia has been and with the fall off of Alabama, and then who else
Yeah.
you got coming in next after that? I don't know.
I mean, it's got to be LSU, and if Lane can keep the kids all together, that's the SEC golden child right now that we're hoping pans out. I mean, and Ole Miss is still because Chambliss. I think they'll just because he's there. I think they're still a factor. I don't know what happens after that. So yeah, I mean, hopefully Florida can get in there. We can take a top 3 spot, right trajectory. But yeah, I agree. Georgia's very undisciplined. The SEC is undisciplined. You can see it when you watch it versus the Big Ten. Just the penalties after the play stuff. I don't understand what they're doing, coaching wise. Like I don't know what we're doing. Like I mean, the Big Ten doesn't. They don't do that. It doesn't happen really much. I don't understand.
They're pretty disciplined. I don't know if it's the type of players that
It's
we
got to
get.
be that one, and it's got to be the coaches. I mean, those are the two factors.
Yeah,
Because the players are from all over the place, just like the SEC. There's kids from up north and all,
that's true.
all over the place.
That's true.
So it has to be the type of caliber of player and the coaches, discipline of the coaches. I don't know what they're doing, but that's evident, and that's why they lose games.
Yeah,
a lot of times. ACC, Miami's the favorite. SMU and Louisville. I think that's pretty accurate.
that's pretty good.
No Clemson.
No Clemson at all.
No one's taking Clemson right now.
And then Miami's first ACC championship
This year, calling it.
Yeah, I'm calling it.
I like
I
that.
don't want to
I like
call it,
that.
but I mean the conference is down. So in terms
Fletch
of
is back. Fletch is back as well.
Yeah.
It's big for them. So I like that. I like that as well. Big 12. Poor Big 12. Texas Tech's still the favorite. BYU is plus 550. So they're still saying no matter what, Texas Tech is still going to win the Big 12.
I think that's the money. I'm just going to pick BYU because Vegas. I think Vegas is just trying to trick us.
Trap. Yeah, it's a trap. Come out and go like what 1-5 or something.
Yeah. It's all about betting right now. So I'm gonna take BYU on that one. I think they're gonna squeeze in on that. I just don't understand how Texas Tech is still in there. They don't have a quarterback. All of a sudden, the guy you're giving millions of dollars was the betting scandal. Who you guys were trying to do whatever to keep him, and now he's like, all right, he's gonna be good. The other guy's gonna be good.
Yeah, the other guy is actually gonna be good. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
This sounds like ESPN. This sounds like SEC Network. All of a sudden, what's going on?
Yeah, I do actually. You know what? That's a good one. I might put some on the BYU. Because that's true. They are acting like nothing's changed at all. Like, oh yeah, we're just gonna give them the $4 million. It's just
yeah, right. And now
I think that's
and we think he kept the money.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know what these contracts look like. They're all very private.
Yeah, and they're
very private. Like no one ever really knows. I mean, I'm assuming some of these are guaranteed, based on the outrage of how when players leave and stuff. So I'm assuming they're like, oh yeah, like obviously,
right?
They're taking something,
right?
So,
and I'm okay with the league. I'm all right with that. He's got his money.
I mean, hey, they paid him. I mean, you know what I mean?
There you go.
I mean, y'all did it.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think the Browns are thinking? Like, they paid him outright in the minute that, should have went a different direction multiple times.
Yeah.
So
they paid him. Still paying him.
Still paying. We're done. This is the last year. I think last season.
It's huge. Now I'm thinking about with Kirk Cousins. They paid him a lot of money off of the Achilles. Yeah. Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
How can I be mad at Kirk Cousins?
Yeah. Every year, Kirk's like, oh, I'm ready to go for every team. You got the plane, right? Every team is like, oh, I thought we was your favorite, Kirk. I thought we was your favorite.
He's very good at what he does. And when it comes contract, off-season time, his agent or whoever represents him needs to be. They might need to be a book about that guy.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
His career earnings, I know, are up there. That's like a trivia question, probably.
We'll figure that
probably
out.
like top 5 career.
We'll,
career
we'll,
earnings.
we'll talk about that next week. Who it is.
Yeah. Okay. That wraps it up for college football. For the futures, looking into the future here. World Cup just ended here in the United States. We hosted. Spain won the World Cup.
Yeah. I'm okay with Spain. I wasn't. I'm done with Messier and all that. So I'm glad they won.
Everyone was anti-Argentina. That's kind of how it is. Everyone loves Messi, but they hate Argentina. So
yeah. I think it's done.
it is.
He had this thing. I'm okay with that. But now it was silly. Let's see what we can do. It's not going to be soon. Let's try to see what the young kids for the U.S. are going to do from on out. You got the women's, got 4, I think.
Yeah.
Let's see. Since the 19th, I think the 19th. Wait, has the men ever actually won? I don't think they won. The 1930s they were in it. Right?
I remember when the men did really well, maybe 4-ish years ago, 6 years ago. It might have been the World Cup or the Olympics. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
They didn't win it, but I did remember our goalie being a big deal at some point.
Yeah.
But I think it was big to have it here. I mean, everyone knows about soccer already, but to have it here and see people get excited, watch the games, might have some more kids start playing soccer. And
and you remember the only reason, when I was coaching soccer a little bit, Coral Springs had probably the highest, the biggest youth soccer organization nationwide during that time. Yeah, Coral Springs, Florida. Yeah, you guys were in it. And I think, I remember I was coaching a little bit too. So when you won that one year, remember you won tournament one time, and then I think you broke your. Did you break a rib, or what was it? Your rib was coming out. Something was going on.
I didn't break a rib. My heel. I got slide tackled. Came down, my heel hit the ground or something like that.
And you're out. And then I was telling you, the guy was like killing you. I was like, you have to go to the other side. That's when you start. The technique was when you have speed. Speed is going to kill in your age, but then you get the technique and the skill, and that kind of catches up a little bit. So if you don't have that, and then you still was trying to figure out the technique, but you still have, you're fast. So obviously, no one could touch you once you got an open field. But the other guy, what I'm saying was, he was playing to your weak side and was tripping you up. And then finally, you and I had a conversation. I said, can you just go to the opposite side and you're not going to get sweat? And you're just tumbling around. You're going so fast. You're tumbling like 40, 50 feet. Just constant tumble.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. It was tough because it was pretty physical, that game. No pads.
Yeah, soccer. I mean, I was just watching it because I watched a little bit of the Copa America that was here either last year or 2 years ago, where it's just the North America, South America. And Bernard was just saying how aggressive soccer is over here compared to Europe. Europe's not very aggressive soccer here. South America more physical. Just adding on to that.
I didn't know that.
But no, I liked soccer growing up. I know it. I was getting hurt, getting into messing with football season and stuff like that too. So
consistently getting hurt. So, but we'll see. We'll go from there.
All right. What you got to end us off today?
If you want better people in your life, become the kind of person better people want to be around. Okay. That good frequency, high frequency people. Let's do it.
Okay. This is a good one for the week. Okay. All right. That's all we got for you guys this week. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe on YouTube.
Yes. Instagram. TikTok in the future. We need to get it going.
Get some TikToks out there. All right, guys.
One more. We need some more subscribers on YouTube. We need some subscribers on there.
Yeah.
So the same. We got the viewership has gone up. We need some lifetime subscribers on there.
Yeah. Can we get 25 by the season starts? It's already asked about 4 people. It's already asking.
Yeah. Come on now. Please. God.
All right. Signing out.
Okay now. Who you got?